Humanity and the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses or say Yabsakodie of TRC Ghana. This is part 5 of a special expose. Spaghetti claiming pasta, but it's lasagna. Spaghetti claiming pasta, but it's lasagna. This is part 5. Humanity and the nations of the Wakwaba to the program testimony. The world is what what Ghana never know. What humanity don't know is a third world nation as Ghana is. Yet because of the wickedness of some of the leaders against our own people, their greed, their tribalism, their politics of folly and stupidity that they have brought upon the nation. Intelligence, technology that are available to advanced nation. It has been possible for Nana Addo Dankwa and his administration, the government of Ghana, to acquire such technology and intelligence unknown to the people of Ghana, that all they know is the visible CCTV cameras, which when you go to the shopping malls, you can see if you can know that if you are under the surveillance cameras, you are watched, and you know that you are watched. People in the monitor room, the computer, the surveillance camera monitors room can see, you know that. But however, what the Ghanaian people don't know is that their government have been so cruel that in spite of the nation and the people being consumed by poverty, by lack, by filth, by being swallowed by when it rains, untarred roads, total helplessness, disorderliness, lawlessness in the nation, struggles and suffering. The nation has bonded with their cliques international for the advancements of the crime of to the point of the nation now having the ability to put the innocent citizens, the people of the nation, under secret surveillance, just like it is done to the American people. The homes of the Ghanaian people are secretly wired, and our nakedness in our own homes are watched. This kind of technology and surveillance without visible cameras in your homes, the national security, the BNI, the CID, such kind of technology, the terror network of Nana Addo Dankwa, such kind of technology have been made available to them. We live in our homes where they have drones, surveillance drones, spying on Ghanaians in our own homes, watching our nakedness in our bedroom. Whoever they seek you as, they target you to get you eliminated. They track you by secret surveillance, coordinated by satellite, by drones, by secret wiring of your homes. No visible camera is present. However, everything you do in your home, when you are in bed with your own husband, your matrimonial home, they have what it takes to be watching you, your nakedness in your home. Every American knows that their government has this technology and it is done to them. However, little will the Ghanaian ever think that such a poor nation, a nation of total lack, a nation of total helplessness, their leaders, some of the leaders will be so cruel to the point of going to acquire such kind of intelligence and technology under the cover of security and be doing this evil to their own citizens and their people, be killing them in secrecy. There are some religious leaders who are in cahoot with politicians that know that such kind of technology is available in our nation to the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the terror network of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the so-called national security that is politics. It is available to them, and they bond with them in cahoot. In cahoot. To give, after you have been spied on, they are put you under surveillance in your home. To give private, your bedroom information, your phone communication information, they have hacked into it. And they share such information with so-called pastors. Yes, from the pulpit, and they are playing on your mind. And you don't know that this is what they are doing to you. And they know that they have taken God from the pulpit and they have put technology and intelligence in the stead of God. And they are robbing the people in the name of God. Ghana, for years, some preachers in America exploited my children, for them to be tortured and persecuted, exploiting the secret surveillance that the US undercover agent was overseeing, keeping in a secret at the home, for the family to be subjected to secret terror in enforcing her security. By such intelligence and technology available to some members of the Ghanaian society, some members of the government, against we the people of the nation, you could be tracked in your home and killed any day, any time, anywhere. It was that strategy that was used to track Reverend Dr. David Nabemado, to kill him in his office where there are visible surveillance cameras, and yet they were able to play the game in such a way that at the time of his assassination, not any pastor, not any church member was around, but that it had to be between the assassin and the man of God. They isolated him by the surveillance and killed him on the day of Sunday, when he was getting ready to enter the pulpit to preach. That is how dangerous and evil our own government has become, killing our people in secrecy with the international cronies, with the heinous killings and the crime covering being done by some preachers of our land, some politicians, some diplomats, and their cliques. Ghana, in part 6, we shall see an individual. They are right behind this building, the home where I live, where this expose is being recorded. What Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government, the stakes that are covering up the crimes, they have secretly contracted a tribesman of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo from the Max FM called Kweku Owusu Edwona, and surveillance images, secret surveillance images at the home. Everything that is done at the home is being seen, and the information is shared with him for years. there were preachers in America that surveillance images in our home were shared with such preachers to exploit in church against us. They do this evil and they claim that God is the one that is giving them the information. They have put secret surveillance on you, on the family, on me. And from Monday to Friday, that Kweku Owusu Eduona of the Max FM, what is made to do as expose comes out on every Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. When we come out with any expose, usually on Mondays we'll be recording it on Sundays, and then we start posting it on Sunday night. But what strategy the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo and the terror network have been using with the so-called preacher, Pastor Kweku Owusu Eduona, a devil's disciple, holding the Bible to hate. What they have been doing is that on the day of the posting of the exposés, they work with the Vodafone network. They would have to retard the speed of the internet. Make sure that for hours the exposés are not getting put. They hold it, let it run so slow that it will take hours to post just one video, one expose, so that the posting, although I am making it, posting them on Sunday against Monday, it will take me like Monday dawn to get the exposes posted, and then in the morning, like maybe at dawn when I finish posting, I want to get some rest. Maybe if I've gone to sleep at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., as early as 6 a.m., the terrorists are networked with. They are operating under the cover of welding shop behind the building, and power tools, as we will see in expose part 6. Paul Kweku Owusu Eduona of Max FM will be made to appear. There is a radio station, a radio that is placed behind, at the shop, which is right behind the building. So they will open the radio so loud that wherever you are in the around, you will hear this the radio very loud. The strategy is they make the message that they are put in the mouth of Kweku Owusu Eduona by exploiting the surveillance, by exploiting the expose which we are making and we are trying to post, by exploiting phone calls, by exploiting information within my family, whom they are tracking and are put under surveillance in secrecy. And then he would come on the radio and post as though he's preaching, using the inside information obtained from the surveillance for his evil against me, talking all kinds of nonsense, heaping curses on my family. In order for them to make sure that what he is saying is, I am the target for what I am the one they need me to hear what the nonsense he's saying. They will let the terrorists who are behind the operation of the welding shop as early as 6 a.m. when the around which time the Kweku Owusu Eduona appears on the radio station, to come start the power tool for the welding that is used to cut and to plain metals to be making loud noise so behind the building while they are using the cell phone, knowing that receiving information from the criminals who have access to the bedroom. So based on they knowing that I am lying down, I'm trying to get asleep, they instruct them, start the power tool, then so much loud attack. In the US intelligence, it's called attack, prevent, and to destroy. There are various degrees that it can be exercised. If God is not with you and it is used against you to deprive you of sleep for so long a time, it could kill you. Yes, because the human body is not made to deprive it without sleep. So tactically, they would have to sabotage the posting of the videos to prevent me, because I have to stay up to make sure that the videos are posting, everything is correct. So when it's the morning that I'm trying to get some sleep, then they make the Kwaku Aduana come with the nonsense that they are fed in with in response of the expose, in response to communication that have gone on my phone, in response to the surveillance images at the home, in response to his messages, in push of messages that they want to use to attack my family. Then he would be speaking that nonsense in the radio, unknown to the Ghanaian people, to the ordinary Ghanaian, because they don't know that it is the surveillance, it is the hacking, it is the intelligence and technology available to the nation that is being exploited by a so-called man of God. Which thing was exploited to kill Reverend Dr. David Nabemado? It is what is being exploited by a son of a demon at Max FM to do that evil. This they make them do. Whoever preacher that they contract for you to advance that lawlessness and evil on their behalf, exploiting the surveillance, they make you feel so like above the law, that in some way they want you to they feel so empowered, as though it is even the United Nations that is mandating them to do that evil, and no law can stop them. Yes, no law can stop them. So they continue their evil no matter what. When he has, in order for the Ghanaian people to think that what he is saying on the radio is real and he's a man of God who is preaching, at the end of the nonsense that he has been used to do, unknown to the Ghanaian people, exploiting the surveillance at the home with the Ghana Police Service, this same surveillance they are exploiting it to seek advantage, to get me assassinated. They track me from the home everywhere I go, hoping that there will come a point that will be able to isolate me and get me assassinated secretly, like they did to Ebony, like they have done to many of our people, poison me. In the morning, after his preaching, then some of their own agents, some from the national security, some have been agents recruited by the same police who are aiding to seek to get me assassinated. They will call into the phone the program of Kwaku Aduana at the station, heaping praises on him, to let him know it is God that has made him to speak what he's speaking. This they are doing to play the Ghanaian people to keep their evil from the eyes of the Ghanaian people. But God is an all-knowing God. Max FM is not the first radio station that has been taken over secretly by the government of Nana Addo Akufo or by political wicked in Ghana to exploit my persecution, the surveillance on me, surveillance of my innocent children to further their crime. Addo FM, for years had been used in the willful covering up of our crime, willful covering up of the crimes against Ghana. The Nana Addo Akufo inside, they have exploited Addo FM so much to do this. Individuals in Addo FM, they have kept secret with them to let them use the radio station, speak over above the heads of the Ghanaian people, and the Ghanaian people not knowing that this is what the radio station is being used to do. Otek FM Kumasi is one radio station that was taken over by the government of Nana Addo Akufo and their cronies in America for the same evil, for the fact that they only will have to, if they get to know that this is a particular radio station that I listen to, then they get behind. You know, every radio station would need funding. They will need sponsorship for their programs. So if the government gets behind any program of yours on any radio station and say that we will sponsor this program, as part of the program that you are having, we want you to communicate this message as well. Do this as part of the program. That is as easy as the snap of the fingertip. For the minds of presenters, host of programs to be used against the innocent in society, and it's done undercover, hidden, and it will never be known unless you have an insight to such diabolical work that intelligence technology is used to do. Humanity and the Nations of the Aquaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We must wake up as the people of Ghana as to whether we shall continue to allow the state resources to be put behind fellow Ghanaians for a reason of a political party they belong to, for the reason of the tribe they belong to, for the reason of their position in various institutions that they belong to, who have been plugged there by their own agents to exploit what is to be for the protection of the Ghanaian people to use in killing us while the crimes are being willfully covered. Kweku Owusu Edona, you can hate me, but I want to make it clear to you. You are committing terrorism and you are engaging in hatred. It is the phone which is more dangerous than bomb. It is networking that you are exploiting. Intelligence and technology that has been put behind you, and money to collude with criminals who have access with a surveillance on me to do your evil of hating and advancing their cause. You know, it's like whoever they recruit to further such agenda, like a preacher. Supposing I fellowship in your church, and you are easily your mind is they assess that it is easy for you to give your mind to them for money. They will take over, they can't get behind the pulpit, and then they will be running the pulpit behind the scenes. The congregation come to church, and many of them don't know what you are being used, the preacher is being used to do. But the reality is, the preacher himself knows that what he's doing, this is not God leading him, but politicians that are networking with him for him to hide behind the Bible to advance the cause of evil. Ghana, they cannot assassinate me. They cannot. what I want Kweku Addo to understand is, is know that he's dealing with an issue which the image of the United Nations is at stake. The image of the Ban Ki-moons are at stake. Image of individuals in the United is at stake. As I'm sharing this, their image is at stake. The image of the Hillarys are at stake. The Trumps are, Obamas are at stake. Besides that, there are millions in America who have followed the heinous crimes being done against their state and against their constitution by these global cliques, and they cannot accept it. When the cliques decide, they collude and rob the American people $1.6 billion, their money. They steal it from them. They rob it. And as they are getting exposed, they find another still 540 million, $5.4 million. They steal it. That political minds, religious minds, diplomatic minds behind this evil, they rob the Americans and share it. There is no way that the many in America who believe in their land and their nation and their people would watch on for political cliques, diplomatic cliques, and religious cliques hiding in their land and some in the Ghana to continue to do this evil against their state and their people without they retaliating. So if, as Kweku Addo, in the interest of his political party, Nana Akufo Addo, is seeking to continue to be so evil by exploiting surveillance technology on me to unleash state orchestrated evil against me, that I would expose information, records, evidence that would push the Ban Ki-moons to the corner, that will push the Hillarys to the corner, that will push the Obamas to the corner, that will push the Trumps to the corner, that will put the Republicans to the corner, that will put the Democrats to the corner, that will put the MPP to the corner, that will put the NDC to the corner, that will push the nations of the world to the corner. There is 100% possibility that there will be some that will not take that nonsense and would come after you, Kweku Addo. And if they have to kill you, they will kill you. Yes, if they have to kill you, they will kill you. The killing of Kofi Annan on the birthday of Efia Pokuya was nothing but to send her a message that beware, you can't be that evil for us to watch you forever. That is what the American will call, that was a really close one. After Efia Pokuya has been exploited to use her program to aid the willful covering up of the killing of the Ghanaian people, to the killing of Kaba, of Asempa FM. I had to go to the International Criminal Court, to the United Nations, appeal to them that please, she must be protected. Efia Pokuya must be protected before the killers kill her. She must be protected. I had to go plead for her protection, unknown to her. Yet, the crime covering state continue to exploit her with all these global stakes, all these stock market stakes that are robbed by these cliques in Ghana and America, who cannot watch them to be for such heinous crimes to be committed against them. Eventually, somebody decided to respond at the expense of Kofi Annan's blood. And it was done on the birthday of Efia Pokuya. Paul Kweko Uso Idona, you are endangering your life. I have no bullet, no gun, no bomb to come seek your life. But I tell you, there is a God in heaven. And his people are everywhere. His people are in Max FM. They are there. They are everywhere. His people are on every nation of the world. They are in every sphere of Ghana. So beware. Otherwise, just like your killers kill my people and they cover up, where my people have been killed and they are, you would anger killers, you will anger avengers, and you go visit my people where they are. You will go to your grave. Beware. Beware is all that I'll tell you. You can hate me and seek all your evils against me under the cover of technology and intelligence, money at your disposal, thinking that God is dead and God knows not a thing. Continue to hate my family. Continue to think that the God of the Bible is dead and perpetrate your evil under the cover of the Bible against the innocent. And let the blood of your own colleague, man of God, Reverend Dr. David Nabimado, be covered up, be concealed. Humanity and the nations of the world. Let's end here. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Let's continue. Let's watch part 6 and see the evil that Paul Kupu under the cover of intelligence and technology networking they do with criminals against me. God bless you. Bye bye.